Hey guys, Nick here, welcome back to a new video. How are you all doing? This is episode 124 of the GTA map. In the voting of the last video, number 1 won, so that's what we're building today. It is an awesome building that is actually directly next to a highway, which made the left side pretty hard to build for a time lapse because it was hard to show you. But it all went well and I planned this building out really well. These windows all fit in perfectly. This is a really OCD friendly building, which is really good for me because I hate it when things are not like centered or offset or anything, or if something doesn't fit, I just hate it and I want it to be like perfect as possible. By the way guys, thank you so much for hitting the like button, it really means a lot to me. Let's see if we can do it again, 100 likes, I think you can. So each building starts the same. I'm making the outline, which I'm actually done with right now. I didn't do the full outline, like the height and stuff, but it was actually perfectly at the height that I wanted it to be, which is awesome, so I didn't have to change anything later. I'm actually doing the front face already, putting in a lot of windows, and I'm going to customize those windows later. And on the floor is a lot of shops, but they did look kind of like windows, so I just went with the same look as I designed the windows with, which is just a dark colored glass with some gray stained clay behind it. And I just did all the stuff on the bottom already. I'm making these custom windows now. That was basically the front face already, which is awesome. So now we're going to the left, counterclockwise, and I'm gonna do all of the windows. Once again, as you can tell, this perfectly fits. Each and every window is the same size and is the same in the same location, and it's just awesome. I love it. So I just have to fill every window with his own property because they're all different. Some have glass, some are actually full of bricks, some have a white detail on them, and some have some graffiti or anything. Like on the right, there's a giant text that I'm not gonna write the text, of course, but I'm just doing the general basic color of the text to make it look like there is something. And we have a pipe there for air conditioning, probably. I did a lot of stuff, some signs on the right, and I did some custom stuff. And as you can tell, at the top, there's a bit sticking out into the roof too, which I'm gonna make later when you see the top view. Now some parts on the bottom, and that was basically it for this side as well. Now I was actually thinking about splitting this building up into two parts again, because I was getting really tired while I was building this building, but then I thought, like, I came this far already, let's just finish it, and I did, so I'm really thankful that I did. This side is another pipe there, and it has a lot of similar windows, just glass, full of glass, and on the left there's two tiny ones with a door on the bottom. Now we're gonna switch once again. This side I just copied the other side, and then I edited it to make it fit on this side because there's a lot of different windows, and to get rid of some of that stupid stone. And now I'm just making all of the custom windows once again. I'm putting the backdrop of the windows in, and now just making some details. We have the ladder here that goes all the way to the top, and now it is roof time, which is personally my favorite part of a building. I love making roofs, especially when they're really interesting like this one, and I can just copy to the left and the right. But I had to make the corners, I had to custom make those. As you can tell right now, I'm just going around the corner, and it's a pretty easy, most standard roof that you would see on a house, on any house I would say. And it's pretty cool. These two things that are sticking out though are interesting, and I just finished the other side, and I'm gonna be making some parts on there. It's gonna be like 6 ventilation shafts, I guess. I'm not too sure what they are. I think they are. I'm making those now. It's pretty simple. And that was basically it for the time lapse. Let's do a final fly around the building. Here we go, the front face, and then we're gonna go clockwise. I made a mistake in my time lapse recording over there. I said counterclockwise, but it actually is clockwise. I'm such an idiot. We have this side over here, which is really close to the highway, but you can still see things quite well, right? Yeah, it's okay. Now the back side over here, which is pretty cool, and this side, which is halfly underneath this building. So that's why I didn't make these windows, because there aren't any. And the roof, yeah, I just like the roof. It's a really nice shape. I love it. It just goes up gradually, and it comes to the middle here, and we have about 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 ventilation shafts. I think that's what they are. I'm not sure. I'm thinking. So Lars did a lot of outlining here. What does this say? Really big dildo. What is this? A small dildo? A little big dildo. Okay then. These are all lined out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. This is a giant building. So 7 buildings are ready to be lined out. And because these are lined out and they're ready for other builders to make them, I'm not going to do them yet. I'm just gonna skip ahead and do some buildings on some new land over here. And that's what you guys can choose from once again. So like in the previous episode, you can just pick a building, and once again it's going to be one of these two, and it's going to be about 2 buildings that are next to each other. Once again, we have this giant one, which is like the same as this one, or this one, which is smaller but quite interesting too. So I kind of know which one you guys want to pick, which is this one, but this one is pretty cool too, so take it into consideration. And they're both awesome. This one is even bigger than that one, by the way, so it could be a real challenge to do in one video. I also wanted to fly around the old section that is looking freaking sexy. I really like my parking lot. It looks so epic with all these lines in there, and the stories, about 3 of them. It just looks good. I like it. It's really nice. And someone actually made this. Now I'm not too sure who made this, but this was done by Bullet in Action. I'm just gonna call you by your Minecraft username, and this is really highly detailed. I like it. It looks pretty awesome. We have a tiny building here, and yeah, it is good. I love it. He even outlined it himself, so that's a good thing too. So he's learning that too, and it looks good. I love it. So we have another building here. I'm not sure which one of the builders made this, and I'm sorry if I can't remember your name. I just don't know who made it. I didn't know. We have a tiny door here. This is a little building. I don't know what it is. Oh, I think I know what this is. You can like lift your car up here. I think that's what it is. This says Muff, and it's probably the name. This is like a mechanical car repair shop, I think. Let's see. We have another garage door here, and a window, a door, and here is nothing yet. This is still being made, I think. A lot of these signs on the roof, and these are not finished. I think they are supposed to be not finished though, so those are pretty cool. And that's it for this area. So guys, thank you very much for watching. This was it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have, please drop a like. Don't forget to do your voting in the comments. Vote 1 for the left one and vote 2 for the right one. And I will see you guys tomorrow at the same time every single day. Take care. Bye bye.